Hello everybody and welcome to another live stream. Hope you're doing this wonderful Sunday. Hello baby Sinbad, Xnay, GPG. I hope you're having a great day. I'll become even better if you can touch my live stream. I messed something up with the timer, but that's like okay. That's fine, hopefully. I'm still like... Because today I reinstalled my Windows. I installed Windows 11 instead of my old Windows 10, and I installed it on a different drive, so I had to do a new, fresh installation, not just an upgrade. I'm still figuring things out. Why is my CPU at 80 degrees right now? I think that's normally how hot it would get when playing Zenless. Maybe my graphical settings are too high. Is there like anything here that I would have at like lower? I'm pretty sure I had everything at max though. Although maybe I did reduce something. Maybe we could render at like 80%. No, but like that's just GPU, not CPU stuff. And there's my GPU. Also 70? Yo, my PC is cooking. I mean, that's not like crazy high, but it's higher than it would normally be. And my CPU did reach a max temp of 90 degrees. That is kinda cooking. Like 70 is fine, but it's kinda like high 70s or even a bit higher. Whatever. I got my stream to work, and that's the most important thing. It actually went fairly smoothly because I did back up all the data I could from my OBS. Checked all my plugins that I had installed, all one of them, to remember to reinstall them. Okay. And everything does seem to be a bit smoother, although it might just be like placebo. I have new everywhere though, because this, for the game, this is essentially a new PC, and a lot of these things are like saved client side. Wait, was that again? Two reasons. Number one, end of support for Windows 10, right? I have not been receiving updates since October. Eventually, this could lead to like be an issue. And the other reason is that I had Windows installed on one of my slower drives. Wait, you cannot hear the game at all. Why did that happen? I had Windows installed on one of my slower drives, so I wanted to install it on a faster one. But yeah, why did this happen? I tried to fix it right before the stream, and it like managed to break itself again. Yeah, now you should be able to hear the game. I checked it before the stream. I checked this setting. Oh my god. All the warnings. You could hear like a tiny bit from my speakers to my mic. Kind of deal. Yeah, now you should be able to hear the game. I noticed it myself before anybody pointed out. I have no idea. I explicitly fixed this before the stream, and it broke itself again when I was, I don't know, switching scenes? I have no idea. Okay, so, oh wait, have I not done Hollow Zero this week yet? No, I have done it. Oh yeah. Everything says new because I'm on a new device. So everything has to say new again. Oh my, I have to click every one of these challenges. Or otherwise the new notification will not go away. I should possibly maybe even like do them one day. They do give polychromies, but it's like 10 polychromes? Yeah, miss me with that. It even says new when I have done all of them. Right? Juvufu 4 out of 4, new. What do you mean new? I cleared all of them. There is nothing more to be done. They did say that they are gonna like, because they have done updates in Zenless to like improve the red dot situation including like the new text. But they haven't done enough updates yet, it seems like. It seems like they have to manually program every single new icon instead of just having some global setting. Okay, what do we have here? Yes. Yes, indeed. Maybe we could clear some things for our friendos. Yeah, there are a bunch of commissions here to clear. Let's do some of Shiny's hard commissions. Because I still haven't hit the point cap for the week. And this is like a 50-second long one, yeah. Hello, mister. Also, do you think the chat looks okay? Because I had to like this is something that I didn't save the config for the chat. I didn't save the chat config before I had to reinstall everything. So I just had to like set it up again fresh. If it looks slightly weird or something, let me know. But I think it's very similar to before. Hopefully. But yeah, just being able to export all my scenes, so all the like, you know, which windows are where and stuff like that, being able to export all of that was pretty lovely. Seems it can only go to 720p. That is probably some like misconfiguration on my part. Indeed, it does only go to 720p and it shouldn't. I don't think this is something I can fix without restarting the stream, but I will try to fix it by the time we next stream. I think I did export my other settings, but apparently that's not part of the settings that can be exported. Stream. Output? What is the resolution? Video? 1080p, 1080p. Resolution match, no downscaling. That's kinda weird. Huh. Is it also 1080p on YouTube? Let me check, because I'm curious. Hello myself. No, it's 1080p on YouTube. And I use the same encoder for both platforms. How did that happen? I'm pretty puzzled. So it has to be in the multi-streaming settings? Main encoder. Yeah, it should be identical. Output settings, Twitch server default. Yeah, honestly, I kind of have no idea. Should I select it as like a different encoder? I don't want to encode the video twice though. Huh. That is indeed very curious, and 720p can kinda suck. We can't just leave it like that. Okay. Furina got level 90, C1 for some extra fanfare, extra damage bonus, that's nice. This is double crown and the 11 comes from Skerk, which is very funny, and they should fix it on Enka somehow. And 67 pity, hopefully Nefa will come early. Good luck. I mean, you will be able, because we are gonna start getting the extra pulls for Chinese New Year. For Lantern Ride soon. Before the banners change, I'm pretty sure. We'll start getting them. So, you should be able to get there. It's just, do you win the 50-50? Fav Sword, great weapon. Yeah, you often need the energy. So it's even better than Furina's Sig. Oftentimes. And got HP. You already get a lot of damage bonus from the set. I think I had it like this before. Yeah, this feels better. So HP subs are also lovely, and so are the HP main stats. 69 to 172 crit damage. A bit lower on the crit rate, but that's okay. Would be better to be a bit higher on the crit rate, because sometimes like you won't get the 30% crit twice in a row. You don't get the Fav proc. Can be slightly annoying. So if I had to choose too much crit rate or too much crit damage on Furina, I would definitely choose too much crit rate. But it's like, damage-wise it's fine, right? It's just like, maybe slight fav inconsistency could come from this crit rate being a bit lower. And 205 ER should be plenty. If you are playing her with Skerk though, ideally you should change the Golden Troop to Tenacity. Buffing up your main DPS is more valuable than doing more damage on Furina herself. So I would recommend that. Oops. Okay, here we go. Tenacity for Skerk, okay. So where were we? Let's go back here. Five squats, okay. Gotta do like 3 more of these. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All of these hard commissions expire in 7 hours, because that's when the week ends. Would be nice to do them all, but some of them might take more time than others. And I have to first accept them, and then I can check how much time they take. Okay, this one is 20 seconds, this one is good. You pre-farmed for the Sumeru Inazuma Compass? What do you even mean by pre-farmed for the Sumeru Compass? You can't pre-farm for something that's already in the like just like an item that's in the game. Oops. Alright, that's the mission. Positively ten squad redeem. I mean, I just don't want to spend the entire sim squatting. Okay, 40 seconds here. So you just played the game, you didn't like pre-farm anything, you just played the game.
Bye-bye.
Man, starting with 0 energy with Astra is kinda rough. I don't actually get the switches. Speaking of pulling though, we did get these. Oh, I got 10 Dennis. Amazing. We did get these like special rerun banners in Zenless. Okay, confirm. I will come back to do a few more of this in a sec. But yeah, there is this special triple rerun where there are like 2 special rules. First one is that you cannot lose the first 50-50, and the second one is that the first 10 pull is 20% off, so like 2 pulls are free if you do a 10 pull. And I mean, that's a pretty good deal. And those are 3 characters where I wouldn't mind having a Mindscape for like either of them. Astra Mindscape would be the most useful for my Ellen. since she's actually the support I still play with Ellen most often. Anbi is probably the DPS, my second most played DPS. Alice has pretty good early mindscapes. Yeah, I don't have a commands command. Hello, Sayonara. No emoji on YouTube. No 70 view on YouTube. So I don't even know which one I would want to pull on, man. Also, why are you on YouTube? I think Anbi is just the character I like the most out of the three. And we are gonna get a new premium anomaly team. That's also gonna be good against physical because of the physical support. It might not even matter, honestly. The type of your support doesn't matter. But yeah, I think Anbi should be the pick. I definitely want to do at least a discounted 10 pull. Maybe we just get her in one 10 pull and easy clap? No. Oh my god, that's the worst possible first 10 pull. With only one A rank at the end, and is it an engine? Okay, no, it's an agent. So could be slightly worse. Although, now that engines, A rank engines can be transformed into these like engine shards that you can then redeem for S rank engines. So is it even that much worse? I guess let's do 2 more 10 pulls. Oh yeah, another one here. I don't think I will. I already have all of these engines, right? So yeah, I don't think I will be pulling for those. Although, one strategy, like if you are really playing the long game, is that eventually there will be an engine that I would like to pull on one of these reruns. So building some PT up right now, using these discounted 10 pulls, would allow me to get it cheaper in the future. But yeah, it might not even be worth it because of inflation, these games do get cheaper over time. Because the prices don't usually change. Like, sometimes prices in Hoyo games can change in certain currencies. Like, you know, they got more expensive in Poland a couple times, because why wouldn't they? But in dollars and in yen, they are static. And because of inflation, that means they get cheaper over time. So, pulling now is more expensive than pulling tomorrow. Hello, Savage Baller. Might as well do a second 10 pull. How bad could it be? Shoot. Another terrible 10 pull. And this time it's an engine. Do I even want the Anbi? Or do I rather get the Alice? You really need to change your name. Oh my god, these 10 pulls are so bad. I can buy 6 pulls here, that's quite a lot actually. The month is nearing its end, so remember to redeem all the monthly pulls in all your Hoyo games. And possibly other games you play. One more 10 pull. But Sana doesn't have a special guarantee. This is the worst possible 10 pull again. Yep, it has an engine, a terrible one at that. An attack percent rapture engine. Like, why would they do this? It's the HP scaling specialty. And they gave it attack percent. Like, what? Why don't you just claim it at the first? I mean, already have. You mean the pulls, right? I already have claimed them. It's just like a reminder to everybody. That's why I mentioned them. Oh my god, man. It's supposed to be like French. Or something. Hydro would type like this. And then Xnay also adopted the Hydro way of addressing me. And the only thing I miss are the free polychromes from character trials. It's happened like once or twice maybe. It's so iconic. I don't do this on purpose, I swear. Oh, we got 2 A ranks in a 10 pool for the first time. We're on 60 PT already, this will be 70. Soft PT, man. At least I can't lose. So if I do another 10 pull here, we get an Unbeam one. But do I want an Unbeam one? All of these characters, Anbi, Alice, and Astra, have like banger M2s. And the M1s are not necessarily as good. When EX special hits an enemy, it triggers the additional damage from White Thunder 3 times. So extra damage per EX special, not bad. But like, M2 is the real one. 12 crit rate, 6 stacks of Thunder Cry, and then she gets like bonus E's, she can go like E. Very good for stun rotations. Then there is Alice. When Alice triggers a Polarity Assault, she gains 25 Blade Etiquette. When she triggers Assault against an enemy, the target's defense is reduced by 20%. So you get faster Polarity Assaults and lower enemy defense by 20%. Not bad. But once again, M2 would be like the even better one. The ult triggers another Polarity Assault. 15% all squad member assault damage. 50% disorder damage for the entire team. And you get more ults. Since how many principles are sleeping, could Nicole get with Varka? Yes. And Astra is just like pen ratio, or like not pen ratio, res. If this was pen ratio, it would be a banger, but it's like all attribute res down, 18%. The issue is that with my Ellen, I already have the enemy res in negatives anyways. And you get a faster ult. And 1 hit of invulnerability per ult. It's probably Anbi. Anbi is also the strongest of the 3 characters right now. With her like this thingy, the unlocked potential. Yeah, this one might as well get her. Unless it's above 80 PT. I should have done singles actually. No point wasting PT here. Got it at 77 anyways. And yet this is a 100% guaranteed. This is actually my first Mindscape that's not for Ellen directly. Because I have 6 Ellen Mindscapes and then 3 on Lighter, who's just an Ellen support. Okay, and we got some A ranks, not terrible. Not sure if this was a wise decision, because if I want to get all the idols, that means we would probably need to like, yeah, cash this in. Okay, so I was supposed to do... Wait, let's first activate the Mindscape. Do Mindscapes have lore? No. They just have a sexy image. That's what the Mindscapes have in Zenless. Or my boy Lighter. I don't have enough Mindscapes because the way it works is that by default it starts like this. It's just like this like dark silhouette-y image. Then as you get the Mindscapes, like you unlock the like a sliver of the next image, and first it just becomes this slightly more colored version, but it's still like black, white, and one more accent color, right? So here, right, it starts like this. Then as you unlock them, it gets like filled in a bit. That's the image that's on my wall, by the way. I like this style, the black and white plus one color. And then as you pull 4, 5, and 6, you get full color plus the character gets undressed. You can also see on some A ranks that I have M6. Not all characters get undressed. Like, it depends per character. What exactly is shown. Sometimes it's feet. Sometimes other stuff. Sometimes it's a bear. Pink hair, that's Nicole. Nicole Demara. And yeah, when it comes to S ranks, I only have Mindscapes for Ellen, for Lighter, and now the one for Anbi. I need to add more clickbait faces than the 3 I'm currently cycling through on YouTube. Yeah. I should update them at least like once per year for the new region, right? I made the Zenless one in 1.6 or 1.7. And we are almost in 3.0 now. Speaking of idols, DAP, okay, we'll check it out. Is there going to be another expansion for Notcry? I think so, yeah, because there is like... You can check your exploration percentage, I think on Hoyolab or something, and even if you do 100% everything right now, it still says 70%. So we still have like a third-ish of Notcry left. Okay, let me just mute the game. Actually, it's interesting because a new location in Notcry would also mean new, like these gathering points, which would mean there would have to be more characters at them. But I guess we did have some silhouettes of new characters. Some of whom will be from Notcry, like the girl, Linnea or something. Oh, that's Belle.
ススマイルもノイズにまみれた衝動も全部この世の片隅まで響かせて夢のシグナルに手を伸ばし引き寄せてよ眩しいサンライト盗みなよもうない願い
The girl is a robot, and the like human form is her like avatar. But she can also display it in IRL. Not exactly sure how that works. But she is a robot.
身にまとう輝きそごアクセサリーサービスも夢をつかんで離さないで焦がれ
Sana trip while dancing.
踏ん張ってくれたカメラに感謝だね。ゆうちゃん言ってたもんね。安い中古のやつだって。中古品を見たら生き残りと思えってね。すごい説得力。
Wait, so this was actually recorded, not special effects? What's going on? Just your average idol performance. You've never been to an idol concert? They are all like that. Also, one cool... You like this Sana Assembly? I have seen it. That was the best part. Actually animating the scene, that's lovely. Especially because she's the weakest at dancing of the three. Also yeah, the group is called the Angels of Delusion, and canonically, their fans are called the Lulus. They're actually called like this in the... they actually use that term in official promotional material. Okay, let's go... Yeah, do a few more of these. Let's do the missions for Gunael. Gotta prioritize my viewers. Gotta remind them they exist. Oh, this one takes a minute. That's rough. I could use some better groupings. Okay, let's run. He juked me! Oh my god, man. I got juked and interrupted by an enemy. I should have seen that coming though. Also... Oh yeah, wait, I should have made the game a bit more quiet. Perilous Duty. Let's go with this one. I already got all the points. Actually, you know what? I already got all the points, so maybe I won't bother. We can just do them another day. Yeah. We reached level 7, which does... unlock the title for us, which is absolutely useless. Since there is a title that I can use to show. Oh no, wait, this already says commission in progress? Oh shoot, I can't like say no now. Okay, I guess I have to do this one. Sure. I already accepted. Can't back out now that I saw the time taken. Also, it's gonna be shorter than a minute, because this is how much it took me when I did this back in like 1.0 or 1.1 or whenever. And yeah, my characters are a bit stronger now. I got a few extra mind skips since then.
Bye bye.
Also, Ellen herself got stronger as a character. Got buffed twice. I do say a bit, because I do use pretty early characters. Nobody in this team came out after 2.0.
今日に乗じて不意をつく彼らを倒して証拠品を取り返そう
Here we go. Oh yeah, I need to give feedback to my personal customer service agent. They should buff Ellen mindskips as well. Win the third Ellen buff. But it kinda sucks that, like, they buffed base Ellen to like a pretty nice level, that's cool. But her mindscapes kinda suck still. They didn't really get better. Oh, I forgot. I need to do some combat simulation. Because they made weekly tasks worse now. Oh my god, all the new. They made weekly tasks worse now. And there is like do combat simulation one. This wasn't a thing before. And I actually need these rewards. Let's first do Hero's Guide, because that's like a simple weekly quest. What's my role on the Hoyo server? I'm just supposed to give feedback. I'm just a valued customer. And they want to know my opinions about everything. I don't have any like responsibilities. And I don't really have any perks either, except for just like faster customer support. They give primos? No, but one of the benefits that they like tease that maybe could come one day to this is some discounts for top-ups. But that's just like a possibility in the future as they expand the program. Because right now this is like the very first early phase. This is the pilot for the like direct customer service thingy. Also, the way the server works is that, because I don't type with this guy on like private messages. I'm not in his DMs. Instead, there is a server, but everybody in the server has their own separate room. So I cannot see anything else, just like my room. That's called like a gamer polite out and then some numbers or whatever. And there I can type with the customer service agent, who actually doesn't type there directly, but like through a bot. They have some service on their side. They might use a different app, but then there is like a bot that connects him with Discord. But yeah, they respond very quickly in their active hours, which is like until 12 AM. That's noon, right? 12 AM is noon. This makes no sense, I always forget. Because yeah, they just log off work after that. Is there anything I actually need from here? Or do we just get support materials for Sana? I'll need to do like 3 small runs. I actually already have some of these, but not enough. I don't like doing this, but yeah, gotta do what you gotta do for the weekly mission. I mean that seems better than adding random people to your DMs. It would also get very messy for an agent like that. But yeah, they don't even these support agents, they are not even directly on Discord. So we need to do it again now, 20 more, and then I guess I will just open one of the power thingies, the batteries. Because I need to do this 3 times. Also, if I do one run where I spend 60, so like 3 attempts, it counts as only 1 run, not 3 runs. So you have to do 3 separate runs, or it doesn't count. Which is absolutely lovely. I can actually use my backup battery. It actually came in handy. Let's go. I overcapped my charge once. I have 12 excess charge. And now I can actually cash it in. Okay, this should be enough for the mission. Because there aren't really any agents I need to level up right now. I guess I could have farmed some like... Yeah, I guess one thing I could have done was like level up some Shungu's skills or something. Get some physical mats. Maybe that was a better idea actually. Yeah. I mean, I have the like universal mats, 2500 of them. When using Discord directly, they had like several options for, and by several I mean 2 options, for what I could use to contact them. There was Discord and like WhatsApp or something. So the end user can use a different communication channel, the preferred one. They didn't force me to install an app I wasn't already using. But on their side, they just use some like control center, and they can have like proper tracking there for like what the employee is doing and whatever. And the bot is like a proxy between Discord and their internal tools. 2 of the bulbs in the room just went out at the same time. Oh, interesting. Even if you bought them at the same time, it's still... There is still like some variance in how long a bulb would live, no? Very weird for them to come out to go up at the same time. Okay, let's do some Shiyu. I could have just claimed these polychromes, but whatever. Doesn't really matter much. Matters if I want to buy a skin with my monochromes. But I don't really like the skin, the Shungu skin all that much. Both enemies have the same exact weaknesses. I guess this is ether, this is physical. I will play Ellen here anyways. Also, why were we on YouTube before? I mean, it's fine, like... I'm fine with anybody watching whatever they want to watch, that's why I multi-stream. But it's surprising to suddenly see somebody on YouTube instead, right? I guess we'll go with this for Ellen, and this for like... my fresh M1 Ambi. Yeah, she's in squad 2 for a reason. Why are you not giving... Why are you not telling me why? I mean... I guess if you want to... to like use your right to remain silent, I guess that's fine. I'm just curious, you know? What do you... Why were you watching on YouTube? And you are still not responding. Oh, no, finally. You just open the video before your shower. Okay. That's fine, good actually. That I get recommended to somebody in the world on YouTube. I thought that one of the reasons why my Twitch stream fell off was just like Twitch being nasty, not recommended me, like just Twitch algorithm, right? I thought that Twitch algorithm was part of the reason why my stream fell off on Twitch, but YouTube did not help me at all. So that's not the reason. I can't cope
エー
anymore.
テルサイト起動。
いい戦術。
Oops, I failed to dodge.
自業自得ね。
黒ビが見える。
甘くなった対象よ。警戒。
制圧する後期。
Ouch.
今よ。
見抜いてみせる。
甘くなった代償よ。
I swear I'm trying to dodge. I just failed every time. Oh my god, man.
今よ。自分の身を守って。
息もさせません。
自業自得ね。
Oops. I didn't quite want to do that.
ソレナイトエンジンダブル。任せろ。 絶対に引かない。
Yeah, it was not a good stun rotation.
チャンス。
I could have killed him like within the stun, not right after it. Yeah, this took a long time, man. You can use the clamp monitor to stand with your setup, so you put this on a seasonal table and it looks pretty stable. Yeah, those can be nice. Evolving from the 80s setup. But yeah, one of the reasons why I want to get a monitor arm is to get more desk space. Because like my Switch 2 is kind of like crammed between my monitors and my speakers, and it's like hard to get it in and out. So I don't want something that stands on my desk. But I also don't want to drill. Also don't want to drill holes in my wall, because I'm very bad at it. Okay, we got a nest. That's what matters. Oh yeah, and there are 3 enemies here. I forgot about that. I pulled Ambi M1, and all 3 of these enemies are electric res. I mean, it's just one Shio, but it is pretty annoying. So we'll probably go like anomaly here. That's either res on both here as well, man. That's nasty. The Shio is difficult to S+. Whew. Add on to that my Shungu's skill issue. So I probably use Shungus on one, Ellen on another, and then Alice on the third. We'll have 2 physical agents and then Ellen. Is this boss like resistant to anomaly? And this is the miasmic Jane as well. They all have miasma. Except for this guy. So I guess here we should play Alice. This should be like the simplest one, because he doesn't have miasma. Leaks on Lena? No. But yeah, I know the leaks you were pulling out yesterday seem pretty sassy after I looked at it a bit closer. I'm not saying that the like I said yesterday, I kinda could see Sandrone being anything else but Geo. But as for the messenger, you know, not sure if I would be trusting that. Use Turbo AI? What do you mean by that? Okay, so let's try Alice here. This is also the only boss that's not resistant to ether. Oh, but it gives us increased fire damage. Oh yeah, I need to like check the buffs. Oh, I need to check the buffs. Because here it's fire damage increased and basic and chain attack damage increased. This. Ice and physical damage increased. And attribute anomaly increased. So here we should play anomaly. Yeah, here we should play Alice actually. And here, Ether Veil. So this is the boss you're supposed to Shungus. So I guess I will play Ellen against the one who has Eyes Res? I don't care about resistance anyways. I have so much pen on my Ellen. My Ellen can penetrate me all the way. What? We should be fine here. Let's try. But yeah, with the potential, awakened potential, and then lighter M3, I really do pen a lot.
私のステージよバイバイ
Would be nice to hit them both at the same time.
離れてよ回避してもらい
Lighter stacks are very important.
おりゃや離れてよ
Okay, we killed these two guys pretty quickly.
いただきだ消し飛べ
邪魔しないで
Oh, he juked me, man. What was that?
めんどい
Oh, I ran out of
バイバイ邪魔しない
Astra thingies.
掃除するからどいてショックトルネードな離れてよおりゃ
I want to ult him, but I want to ult him during these slowdown phases.
好きだらけだこの拳に誓って
Which I kinda wasted the ult this way.
掃除するから
But he's almost dead, so like I gotta use the ult now or it's gonna completely go to waste.
おりゃ巻き上げるどいて
Ice Res boss, by the way. Just me check one thing. Yeah. 100% legit. It's not reposted on the Genshin Leaks Reddit, subreddit. Which usually means the leak is too sassy to even be considered. Both the Sandrone leak you posted yesterday and the supposed Linnea leak. So, yeah, I don't know. Seems sus. Seems pretty sus. Is coming as well hydro enough for Z-Buy teams? Of course, yeah. There aren't really any characters with good enough geo up for solo hydro to not be enough. The best geo up you can get is like Zhongli pillars resonating with the lunar crystallized turrets. That's the best geo up in the game. It's not good geo up. Turbo has been used as a type of commercial, you think? Talking about how to study and it always goes. I personally used to buy that just means they are sponsored. Doesn't mean the product is good. So it's a ether resistant, which kinda sucks for Vivian, but it's like okay, I guess we'll do our best. I kinda messed up the beginning here. Also, I'm on the wrong character. I thought I'm on Alice already. I should have parried this. I have to take the free parries whenever I can get, because this team really needs parries to perform well. Man, this guy is like over in Narnia, shooting bullets at me. I'll just ult her, because she's nowhere near getting stunned. Let us ult while she's doing this. Oh, I kinda messed up because I hit when I was already at max stacks. Oh, I missed my polarized assault. What? Oh my god, my score is gonna be so bad. I missed my main source of damage. I'll definitely be able to redo this with better score later. I missed it again, I think. And on my Yasmic phase. And I'm just gonna die, man, what? I can't land a single parry. How is this not a parry, man? Where'd my decibels go? Wait, I didn't even trigger a chain attack. Let me just restart. Man, this went so bad. It was so horrible. Just spam it for the love of the game? I mean, there doesn't have to be a link. If you look it up, that's already good enough. It is a bit curious, but yeah, I don't think it's a... Okay, I need to stay near this guy. Because the other should come to me. Come on, just die, bro. Oh, I think I didn't get my thing. Maybe I can scale as well as snappers? Probably? I don't know, to be honest. No, don't dodge this! Okay, she didn't dodge this. I didn't dodge either. Got wrecked, but...
雑念を排してやっびっくり仰天
This is already getting much better. My score is like way higher. And we're not even at the end of the fight. I'm kinda struggling with energy here though. Stop spamming this attack, man! This has so many iframes.
ちょっとしたサプライズいちいち相手してられないかいざ勝敗を決めるのだわ
Yeah, this time,
せーので行くよ
let's actually get some chain attacks in.
どいてくださいこの剣が勝利へと導くあ気を確かにねたまや
Oh, I didn't want to use this ult.
連続得点なんだ
I want to use
私と
this
ファ
ult.
イトン様の邪魔をしないで
Good night, X9.
いたずらタイム
Don't die.
バディびっくり仰天
Okay, here we go, man. This fight was rough. But I got 32k points anyways, which isn't that bad actually. Yeah, we only need 27k from the final one. That's gonna be our Shungus stage. I'm terrible at Shungus still, but yeah, it should be 3 points anyways. I want to check zip icons. Oh, I need to like set all of these. Language, region, twin, display side. You should be able to change the skin here as well. Display style, default level, 10 for sure. Default decimal number. Add constellation to 10 descriptions. Enable, okay. After using skill, get 100 points, and the max number of points, and the max number of skills just increases to 5. So yeah, instead of getting 4 skills, you get 5 skills. The first Spirit Stitch stride, second hit lunar crystallized damage is increased by 220%. So you get 1 more skill usage, and this is most of your damage. It's not like it's all of your damage, but it's probably like 70%, maybe more. Like if this was all of her damage, this would be 25% more damage from getting another skill, right? Because instead of 4 you get 5. It will be less than 25% though, maybe like 15 or something by itself. But then the first steed you use increases by 220%. You already get a bunch of lunar crystallized damage bonuses, so this is also not like triple the damage, but should be like double the damage for that one steed-ish, maybe. So this could be like 20% more damage, but I'm just like, you know, feels crafting. All party members' lunar crystallized reaction damage is increased by 30. Nice buff. And damage dealt of her skill is increased by 50% of her death. And what is it at base? 253. Yo, that's kinda crazy. Huh? Or no, wait, this is the passive. This is like an ascension passive she has. Yes. It's not that crazy. It's this one. It's this that's getting increased, not the base multiplier. But yeah, the damage dealt by the second hit of her Spirit Street is increased by 60% of her defense, but I think the way this works is this gets increased like post-buffs instead of pre-buffs. Like this is more scuffed than you would think. This is a weird multiplier, but it's 60 by default and becomes 610 with the constellation, so this actually becomes a bit relevant. But it's not like, oh my god, this damage gets 10 times higher, but it deals nothing at base, so 10 times higher is still like balanced, but good, right? Which is this Ascension talent. Which essentially buffs every one of your horses. Extra defense. But it gets applied after buffs, I think. Or something like that. It's weird. Next time she's normal attacks, the additional attack from her hit will deal more damage. Oh yeah, this kind of enhances her, because one of her passives, or like one of her effects, is that when she deals normal attacks, the final attack in her string, the fourth one, deals extra lunar crystallized damage. It's very small, 53% defense, while the skill is 250, so it's like 1/5 of a single skill. But it's like a tiny bit of some extra damage, and with C4, it gets increased by 2.5 times. So instead of 50 defense, this is like 130-ish defense. So it's actually like half a skill. More respectable. And your basic attack sequence does not get reset. So you can very reliably get those 4th hits. If you dodge, you still can get the 4th hit. And then, what do you have here? Phase shift radiance gain rate is increased by 50. Oh yeah, so this means she gets more skills. Oh no. This doesn't mean that she gets more skills. It's just an elevation effect. Essentially, she just gets 70% elevation. But the timing at which, like, it might slightly change her gameplay. Kind of like Nephrosis slightly changes your gameplay. But it can be like up to 70% elevation. But I'm not sure if you get this every time, because 70% elevation would be like too crazy. I think you don't get the full bonus every time. If you want to use the same number of skills still. Elevation is a final damage increase, yes. So if this really was 70% perma elevation, this would be 70% more damage, but it's not like this. For one, it's only her Spirit Steed Stride, which is so not her basics, not her ult, and those actually also deal lunar crystallized damage, right? So they are not irrelevant. This is lunar crystallize, this is lunar crystallize, and these do not get increased by this elevation. And also this, like, the amount of elevation. Oh, sorry, this is not 70%. This is every point above 70, which means 30%. Oh, yeah, because her point cap is 100. Oh, yeah, that makes more sense. Yes. This is 30 elevation, but yeah, for 30 elevation for your skill damage. That's what it does. I misread it. Also to be a good stopping point? Yeah, of course. The best stopping point, in fact. C4 is not that big. Like, buffing the... Making the basics deal 2.5 times the damage, pretty appealing, but the damage they deal at base is pretty low. You don't care that much about them. And then talent levels... also like a bit worse than average, because some of her damage is also from the reaction itself. Unlike Nefer, she does not disable the reaction in the team, so she's more like Flames in that way. So yeah, C1 or C2 like are both good stopping points, to be honest. I feel like C1 should even be slightly better than C2. Are Nefer's cons better? They're very similar. Not sure exactly how it compares. Okay, let's Shungus this up. Also, it doesn't matter whether Nefercons are better. You will destroy everything with either, anyways. If you get like C2R1 of either Nefer or Zibai, you smash all content that doesn't like straight up counter you. You said you are not gonna pull anymore after Lauma or something. That you're gonna pull Lauma and that's it. For cons.
勝利のピースが揃ったここは私が営業スマイルを
Whoops, I didn't want to do this. That's bad.
三尺の剣属性を断つ
That's not the play I wanted to make. Whatever.
天を断つ
Doesn't matter what you do with the Shungus, right?
雲を照らせ
や天を立つふっ雪明かりふっつ突撃
Oh, I should have
奮い立つ剣
activated it now. Oh, but I didn't have a stack. I think I would now. No, I shouldn't have pulled it now. I should have pulled it after another chain attack. Whatever. Come on, wait, I was clicking. I was clicking. I wasn't just standing there. Whatever, I played this so badly and I got 40k anyways. I didn't do anything correctly in this fight, man. I guess my buff up time was good. Right, my buffs were up. From Dialin and from Xiao. But this is my highest score anyway. This team is so dumb. Can Nicole be a normal attack buffer? I don't think so. If the idea is that Nicole would be for Hexerai teams, and like I said before, I'm not sure if she will, because Nicole might not be a Hexerai character, because like the wording on the set bonus, right? The wording on the set bonus is if the equipping character has completed Witch's homework, and like, do we think so? Completing Witch's homework is the requirement to be a Hexerai character? And do we think that Nicole would get Witch's homework? She could. Being a new character, like, it's not that she's a new character, because that's fine, because Durin got Witch's homework, and Varka is also gonna get Witch's homework. But will Nicole? I don't know. But if we assume that yes, because I feel like it's likely that she will be a Hexerai character. A lot of people would be up in arms if she weren't. But yeah, if she is, then she would probably be made to like work well with our existing Hexerai. Oh, there's no Hexerai filter. Hexerai characters. I guess I can go Mondstadt. And they all do use normal attacks, but don't rely on them only. Like both Klee and Venti, the two DPS, the two that got buffed here, the two DPSs, do damage through like all of their abilities. Klee does a good spread of normal, charge, skill, and burst damage. Venti does everything except for charge attack. Even Mona deals like primarily charge attack, a bit of burst. Varka is what actually? Normals and charge attacks, or is it skill damage when he presses skill? No, it's like normal and charge attacks, and his skill is actually enhanced charge attack. But yeah, Nicole marrying Varka. When I said that she could be with Varka, I didn't mean that she would be with Varka. Romantic relationships are forbidden in Genshin. So like, lore-wise, I don't think she would be forbidden from falling in love with a mortal anymore. But she is forbidden from falling in love with a playable character. Or like with anybody, actually. She's forbidden from falling in love, not because of the heavenly principles, but because of the heavenly Hoyoverse. The Hoyoverse principles. Playable characters cannot fall in love. No romantic relationships allowed. Best you can get is like a sibling. Or like, I guess the best you can get is like a close friend, like Kazuha with his friendo. Kazuha and Kazuha's friend. Kazuha's friend, so relevant, he doesn't even have a name. Or actually, wait, does he have a name? I don't think he does. Oh my, I need to sign into here. Male characters as well, nobody can love anybody. Oh yeah, Kazuha's friend has a page on the wiki called Kazuha's friend. Yeah. But yeah, we know it was just his friend. There were no romantic feelings there, but stuff like this is like the closest we can get to a relationship ever, right? I had a friend in the past, and now I want to make his wish come true, kinda deal. We get some Yuri undertones sometimes, like Beidou and Ningguang. But yeah, nothing bigger than that. At least maybe meta defining. Yeah, I wouldn't get my hopes up. Why does it say new? Do I need to click on every boss? I need to click on every boss, man. Why? Why make me do this? I mean, Black Swan with Dahlia and Acheron isn't that different from Ningguang and Beidou. Okay, we can do this event. We've done Shiyu, which still says new. What is this? Oh, character trials. We still have 10 days though. We have time. Oh no, and more character trials? Oh my god. Let's do this. Oh, talk to Fairy? What? Master, I'm organizing your commission schedule for this week. Internet commissions and routine schedules have been pushed to your smart system terminal. We haven't done an internet commission in like a year. Over a year. In like a year and a half. Before you check your weekly schedule, I've highlighted a commission from 6th Street for you. I'm all ears. The commission is rated as the Wishing Sprite. After reviewing your past experiences and the artistic and social skills you've demonstrated, I took the liberty of accepting this commission on your behalf. If you want to know the specifics of the commission, head out the front door of the video store, turn right, and make your way to the entrance of the 404 Live house for the details. What a truly enigmatic commission. We shouldn't show up in person though. I guess now we can, because we don't use our Phaeton account for this. Yeah. We are incognito on internet. So it's fine to meet people in person. We are just Jan in this case, like whatever name you set for yourself. That's the name of your secondary account, of your alt account on internet. Welcome to the 404 Error live music venue. We are not open for business yet, but I will be happy to tell you about our super popular idol group that will be taking to the stage soon. The Angels of Delusion. About the commission. A commission? Could you be the one Arya mentioned? Before Arya could finish speaking, a figure with pristine white wings appeared at the entrance of 404. Hello there, sorry to bother you, but you must be the muse sent by the Wishing Sprite, right? Well, I do have a commission from the Wishing Sprite. Yeah, like those super awesome, super smart sprites that show up with hints whenever everyone's out of inspiration. And then suddenly everything just falls into place. Well, maybe I'm not that miraculous. You introduce yourself to the young lady as the video store manager. So the muse was actually the video store manager from across the street. Sounds like something straight out of a fairy tale. Ah, sorry. I was so caught up in being excited that I forgot to introduce myself properly. Hello, Wilson. I'm Arya from Angels of Delusion. As the lead vocalist of the group, I'm working hard to improve right now. Awesome. It's not like I'm that amazing, it's just Nangung and Sana really believe in me. But lately, everyone in the Angels of Delusion has been stuck without any inspiration. I don't know what else to do, so I had to ask the Wishing Sprite for help. The Wishing Sprite actually reached out to me. It said the muse would appear at the entrance of 404 in the future, and that our inspiration would flow along with it. You must be the one! Then I guess it's time to be a muse. About the first stop on this inspiration journey, I'm working on a song with a cozy everyday life vibe. Do you have any thoughts on that, manager? A destination that fits a cozy everyday life inspiration, bustling streets, leisurely crowds, unique cultural sites. One place comes to mind. About Phalium Heights? I heard about it, but it's too far away so I never made it there. Would it be okay if I invited you to come along, manager? Sure, no problem. Looks like you two are heading out on a long journey. Stay safe out there. Then let's meet up at Phalium Heights later, manager. Gufaria to Phalium Heights, look for some inspiration. So this is just like a yap event, right? Nothing will actually happen, we'll just be yapping. Would be lovely if it was voiced. I don't mind the yap events when they are voiced. But when all we get is text, and that's the entire event? A bit scuffed, man. Manager, you're here. This isn't quite what I expected. I've never tried seeing inspiration in such a lively place before. Let's check out how the locals live around here, shall we? I lowers her head slightly, her eyes scanning the crowded Phalium Heights with a mix of curiosity and shyness. Just like a little robot observing the world. But Tara doesn't look anything like a robot at all. What a strange connection to make. Beneath what seems like an overwhelming chaotic rhythm, there are so many small gentle stories. Kids running out of the convenience store excitedly clutching candy, neighbors bantering loudly over a game of mahjong. From afar you can hear the disciples training at Subian Temple, and the restaurant owner calling out to customers. Aria's got a sharp eye. For the everybody live vibe, if we throw in a simple live instrument combo, then weave them together with an easygoing soothing beat to form a warm melody. A peaceful everyday tune. I think I'm getting some ideas. Manager, let's find somewhere quieter. I've got a new idea I want to share with you. Having a headache waking up in the middle of the night? That does sound kinda rough. Even the most ordinary everyday life might be a series of small miracles. Sometimes the most touching notes can be found in the seemingly simplest melodies. A piece depicting a warm everyday scene, and just like that it's done. White lattice. Aria pulls out her phone and starts to play the melody she just came up with using a synthesizer app. This is just like the dialogue music. What's Genshin 2? Just semantics. Nothing real. Or I mean, we'll eventually get Genshin 2, or like Genshin Part 2. But it will just be like, you know, what happens after we are done with our current story. That's Genshin 2. But yeah, just semantics. Major, what do you think of this one? It's not too bad, right? What a catchy tune. I'll keep working on it. I hope that once the full track is complete, you will come and give it a listen, manager. One more thing, Ari said she would like us to take a photo after finishing our inspiration trip, to use as an image for a post on the Angels of Delusion account. Mind if I take a pic right here, manager? I already took the photo though. Oh, I need to use the scenic? No, wait, what? No, what am I supposed to do? Huh? Oh, you take a photo of the street! Not of her! Okay, that's my target. Oh my god, I was so confused. Manager, these photos are amazing. You've captured the neighborhood and all the corner shops perfectly. If we ever make an album about the laid-back pleasures of everyday life, I'm definitely using this photo for the cover. And with that, the mission Ari gave me is complete. Thanks for everything, manager. Let's head back to 6th Street now. They went on a trip with the video store manager and ended up finding a kind of inspiration you would never get in 6th Street. Seeing Arya's smile, I can tell today's field trip was a success. Yeah, all thanks to the manager. This was a commission for a proxy. Why? Why was a proxy needed? It's all your own hard work, Arya. But if it wasn't for the manager's hint, I never would have realized that the little sparks of inspiration can hide even in the middle of a noisy crowd. That's fascinating. Once we are back, I definitely want to listen to Arya's new piece. And the manager's photos have such a distinct style too, paired with Arya's inspiration journey and Arya's artistic flair. Today's post for Angels of Delusion is officially up. Okay. I guess, yeah. That's the event. Intriguing. Before I continue with more of this incredibly exciting event, I will go take a quick bathroom break. So don't go anywhere, I will be right back. Okay, we are back. This time my muse is a rather magical store manager. Mousse, I like the mango flavor. It's Muse! Muse, a Muse who brings inspiration. The store manager from the video store across the street. Random play? That sounds familiar. I remember now. Nang said she once borrowed a dance tape from you, from your store. We've already made like twice with her, does she not remember us? Hello? Manager, you are right on time as always. Ah, I'm sorry. Are you the Muse? No, the manager? I wasn't trying to make fun of your shop or anything. No, it's not that I don't want to talk about your store. No, what I mean is... Don't rush, take your time. I'm sorry. Whenever I talk with strangers... Wait, speaking of which, don't I know you from somewhere, manager? I think it was at the concert at the Fantasy Resort. You are Miss Astra's... Messing up in front of Miss Astra's friends would be even more embarrassing. How about we talk about your new song? Oh right, my new song. I'm working on something mellow and laid back lately. And yet you are this nervous in front of the manager? Ari, you are picking up Nangong's bad habits. I'll handle the intro. Sana's our composer in Angels of Delusion, and she tends to be really strict with herself. I do handle the composing work for the group, but that's only because I'm even worse than everything else. But if you're willing to help, then I would like to give it a shot. So, if I'm trying to write something light and relaxing, where would you suggest I go for inspiration, manager? Relaxed melody, breezy gently swaying air, notes of dancing freely. A destination comes to your mind. How about River Arena? Oh, the underground music plaza. I picked up a few shifts at the drink stands there before. Let's meet at River Arena, Mr. Mangamoose. What is this? Random outpost. Invitation only though. But nah. This improvised melody isn't exactly Polish, but it's really interesting. But I can just steal someone else's inspiration. Still, I don't have any other inspiration at all. What should I do? How about we just relax for a bit first? Scarlet Noble. Now keeps a few in 404's fridge, but I heard the taste is kinda... You can't exactly write a relaxed melody when your nerves are all tight, you know? Then, cheers? Following the style of a friend from the outer ring, you mix up a Scarlet Noble special for Sana. Then you lift your glass and clink it gently against hers. Whoa, it's got quite a kick, but after drinking it, it's like little bubbles started drifting up from my heart. The bar counter, fizzy drinks, those lively bubbles that gently sway in the air. I think I might have an idea, manager. Let's find somewhere quieter so I can let you hear. With that easy 6/8 groove holding everything together and 6/8 groove holding everything together and a melody that bounces as slightly as soda bubbles. And the chords, those need to move with the same spark and lift as the manager's special cocktail. This one's called Bar Top Special. Could you maybe give it a listen for me, manager? I'm actually not sure if I recognize this one, because the previous one was just music that's already existed in the game. This one I think might be new. Manager, what do you think of this song? It's not really the style I'm best at, but it's something I really enjoyed working on. What a catchy tune, it makes me want to start swaying already. Really? I wrote it while thinking about that moment we clinked glasses at the bar. If you think it's good, then maybe everyone else will think it's not bad too. Oh, and Ari asked me to take a photo of our field research spot as a memento. How about we take it right here? I actually wanted to catch her blinking, but I failed. Okay, what is the... Here, this is what I actually need to take a picture of. Oh, hello Astra. Goodbye Astra. A bar counter with drinks placed all over it. Neon lights that flicker and pulse. What a vibe. Oh, who knew the manager was such a pro with a camera? As for the post caption, how about a lively notes rise from the bubbles at the cup's edge? Well, that wraps up today's outing. Manager, let's head back to 404 together. It's different from the usual style, but the song is absolutely amazing. Exactly, the impromptu performance we've never seen before, the Scarlet Noble special. I've never tried. All of it gave me completely new inspiration. And this Mr. Mango really does have a flavor that stands out from other mousses. Did I turn into a little cake? Hey manager, you're here! Son and I were just talking about today's piece. We both agree that it's going to give our fans a whole new kind of surprise. Thank you, manager. Hearing this melody is like feeling soda bubbles dancing on your tongue. It's sure to give the bar a boost, and my tips too. I hope so. I really hope everyone enjoys Bartop's special as much as Ari does. Alright, one more practical task, Sana. Use the photos the manager took today and post today's tweet for Angels of Delusion. Tweet? They don't have Twitter here. And another one. And this time we have Dangong. The one who we know the least about so far, and the one who's coming a patch later. Most likely the stunner of the group. A muse of inspiration really does exist. I thought Ari and Sana were already too old to believe in fairy tales. How lovely. Excuse me? Ah, you are here. Dangong, this is Mr. Manager of Random Play. Nice to meet you. Sana was muttering all day yesterday about how the manager is amazing at bringing out people's inspiration, and I've never felt such a strange spark before. Our mysterious Mr. Manager has me all curious now. And that's why Nangung has decided to go out with Mr. Manager today and hunt down some inspiration of my own. As for me, I'm working on a heavy, hard-hitting rap track right now, but I've been struggling with the backing track. Life in 6th Street has been a little too peaceful, and the members' hugs a little too soft, so I'm not entirely confident about nailing this hardstyle vibe. I need somewhere that fits the mood, somewhere that sparks that edge. Bellbook Construction? Oh no, Blazewood. Interesting idea. Looks like we're heading out on a long journey. Huh? You really wanna go there? I heard the outer ring is dangerous, especially the traffic. No worries, the manager clearly knows the outer ring like the back of his hand. I can't go wrong following him. Let's meet up at Blazewood then. She doesn't know us. Such a completely different vibe from the quiet ordinary days back on 6th Street, as expected of your recommendation, manager. Perfect for brainstorming something fiery and high energy, right? Aside from the untamed cacti and those carefree tumbleweeds rolling wherever they please, you can hear engines rolling down the highway every now. Engines rolling down the highway every now and then. It just feels so free. Oh, look over there! That rider looks so cool. How about we go ask her to let us borrow her bike for a bit? Before you can stop her, Nangung is already jogging over to the motorcycle she's been eyeing. You wanna ride my bike? I don't mind lending it to you, but kid, you got any experience with motorcycles? I've ridden Sana's little electric scooter before. Does that count? Huh? This thing's no joke to handle. If you try driving it without proper training, you'll be in some serious trouble. If you're just going to experience the local culture of the Outer Ring and not the medical services at the Blazewood Clinic, I would suggest you skip it. They don't seem to have a medical license. The rider chuckles, shakes her head, and takes off down the highway on her bike. What a pity. Looks like inspiration isn't coming as easy as we thought. Well, to be honest, the melody came to me long before we got here. Somewhere along the road, with the wind, the sun, and the sunlight all wrapping around me. Come on, manager, let me share the riff I came up with. The wind out here in the Outer Ring is always carrying sound. How about adding a bit of that rough texture in the backing track? The chords should rise like the roar of an engine, growing louder in the scorching air. Tumbleweeds and cacti, bikers and scorching winds. Nangung pulls out her phone and starts to play the melody she just came up with using the synthesizer app. This is new as well. I'm pretty sure. It would make a nice backing track, right? Just let me work on the lyrics and instruments. Can't wait to hear the full song. I think so too. Come on, let's take a photo to mark the moment. I put it on my to-do list after all. I love the shoes. Okay, we're supposed to just take a pic of a cactus. Let's capture the scorching air of the outer ring in the photo like this. As for riding a motorcycle, I will come back to tackle that challenge again after I got some serious practice on Sana's hit electric scooter. Manager, let's go back and find Ari. Fresh surroundings really do spark new and different inspirations, huh? Don't tell me you really are the muse. Don't you dare disappear on us once we find our inspiration this time. After all, Manager, you are a part of our creative journey too. And you must come catch the Angels of Delusion live when you get the chance, Manager. It's an entirely different experience from listening to them on your headphones. Ari is really pulling out all the stops to promote our show. We won't let all this hard work go to waste. Right, Lilaria? I'll do my best. I'm just hanging out here with everyone, not really a muse. Alright, let's post something on Nangong's creative process along with our keepsake photo from today. And yeah, we invite every Delulu to listen together. Nangong so hot, Nangong step on me? What? This is like... yeah, whatever. And there is this guy who comments on every post, the same message, almost. And this should be it for today, right? Or no, there is still more. Wait, is it like everything of it available or what? I thought it came out on Friday. Did it come out on Wednesday and we already have the whole thing available? Maybe, there are only 2 more left. So if it didn't come out on Friday, it must have come out on Wednesday. And that would mean that today we have the final day available as well. Okay, a bit more yapping. Hey there, Manager. I just have a little question for you. Ask away. You know that feeling? When you have a friend you've never met in person, but you've shared so many secrets with them. Someone who isn't with you 24/7, but has still become indispensable in your life? An online friend? An online friend? Yeah, I guess you could say that. This online friend, she's extremely knowledgeable. It almost feels like she knows everything, but maybe that's exactly why nothing stands out as a true passion for her. So if I wanted to get her a gift, what should it be? It should be something unique, but also something that really suits her. Manager, since you are our muse, surely you can give me some inspiration for the gift, right? How about sending her a song? A song? Well, I might not be as good at songwriting as Sana, but I can certainly come up with a bitsy tune myself. You are right, Manager. I'm going to compose a song for that friend of mine, Arya's song. So would you join me in singing inspiration again today, Manager? No problem. Awesome. That friend of mine, she's this dreamy, elegant, and profoundly powerful... she has this dreamy, elegant, and profoundly powerful presence I feel in my heart. I hear you've been to many places before, Manager. Might there be a place on your list of places to visit that fits the description? Fantasy Resort. Oh, just hearing the name reminds me of so much of my friend. Fantasy Resort, huh? Let me pull up the directions now. I will see you there, Manager. The friend is probably Astra? We had a quest, like, back before Astra's release, where we were helping her. We were helping Astra help Arya. With some, like, nightmares or something. Oh, this place is gorgeous. The sun, the beach, those signs shining in the light. It's practically straight out of a magazine. I really have to thank you, Manager. If it weren't for our muse over here, I would probably never have known about this place. You've gone all quiet, Manager. Is there something about the sea over there that's caught your eye? Wanna go surfing? Surfing? No way. I'm not athletic at all, and I really don't like getting too close to the water. I just want to watch the waves from the shore. Is it just me or are you afraid of the water, Arya? No! No, I just remembered. The beach is way too dangerous. We could get swept into the sea any moment. Let's continue our chat somewhere else, manager. Oh, there is an ice cream truck right over there. Let me buy you some ice cream. Like a spinning top in a flurry, a panicky Arya begins scuttling away from the beach and towards the ice cream truck. But the truck is on the beach. What? There is so many ice creams and all of these colors here. Mint, raspberry, strawberry chocolate. Which one do you like best, manager? What flavor do you like, Arya? Me? I can't have any ice cream now, as my stomach hasn't been feeling great lately. Plus, once Sana ate too much ice cream and got a fever the very next day. And Nangun has told us to stay away from cold drinks as well. I don't want to damage my vocal cords and ruin my singing. I'll be letting the fans down big time in that case. How about we get dessert instead, Arya? Something you like? Since you're at the beach, you should get yourself some ice cream no matter what. After all, ice cream and ocean waves are a perfect match for each other. Look, it says so right there on the ad, so it must be true. I will treat. I can pay for it from the budget for the next Angel of Delusions event. Even though you protest, Arya stays surprisingly firm. You take the colorful ice cream, feeling a bit awkward. As you tackle those scoops of ice cream, Arya seems to be watching you intently. Could the sight of someone having ice cream actually be a source of inspiration too? I have some new ideas. Let's head back to the beach, manager, while the sound of waves hasn't been drowned out by the crowds yet. But we were here all the time. We never left. The waves tumble and crash along the shore, as if the sea itself were performing a symphony. I'm a little scared of the water, but I still love watching the waves, even if I can only bring myself to do so from a safe distance. If only I could get closer to them, I bet these soft sounds would be much clearer up close. I wonder what it would feel like to compose music on those big restless waves. I wonder what notes one might come up with amidst those endless pulsing beats. How about we take a boat out to sea? A boat out to sea? Is it dangerous? It's a perfect day to go sailing today. You make arrangements to head out on the fishing boat from your previous trip. Arya looks a little scared. She clutches your sleeve tightly as she gingerly puts her feet on the dock. With a blast of the horn, the boat begins to head out to sea. It's still pretty scary, but I'll be fine. Looks like a gentle rocking of the boat on the waves is making Arya uneasy. Try taking a few deep breaths. Alright, let me try. As long as I get this right. I think I'm starting to feel a little better. There are sharks circling around us. The sound of the gentle sea breeze mingles with the whispering tides, as if the young lady is being rewarded for her bravery. There's something about the rhythm of the sea that really sparks a dreamy kind of inspiration. This song, the feelings I want to share with that friend of mine. We'll call it State of My Heart. Wanna hear it, manager? There's like a remix of an existing melody in the game. Arya's ideas seem to be the least original. They just take existing melodies from the game, while the other two, I'm pretty sure they are original. For the main melody, I'm thinking a piano harmony with a jazzy bossa nova type drum beat. That way we get both an elegant romantic vibe and a touch of an urban flair. I hope she will like it when I send her the full song. I'm sure she will love it too. Oh, by the way, let's not forget to snap a picture of for Ari's post today when we get back on shore, manager. It's actually a pretty nice pic. Oh, brilliant lighter? Time sure flies. I've been wearing this red scarf for so long now. Yeah, now you're rocking those cool power boxing gloves. Come to think of it, I was probably still wearing it as a mercenary when you joined Caledon, right? Yeah, now your power gloves are spitting fire. Can you stop talking about my KO boxing gloves already? Oh, it's so hard. They even got this cool name. How can I not be obsessed with them? Wait, what are they doing here? Cause this is like a friend, like what is... It's not a trust mission. Or a trust event. Be careful, manager, don't let any water get on the lens. I think you had too much cold food today, manager, please take care of yourself. Let's back to 404 Live and tell Ari what we achieved today. Is this part of the event? Lighter being there? Kinda random, but maybe it's like a teaser for an S-rank Billy. Did you try out that super fun surfing event area? I'm not really good at water sports or like surfing. Oh, right. I mean, seeing as you are... Hey, welcome back, manager! How do you do today? Thanks, manager, who came along on that outing for inspiration with me. I managed to complete my gift for a special friend I treasure so much. All thanks to our manager, our incredible muse. But we still need your help for one last commission. Is that okay with you? Do you think you could come meet us at the entrance of 404 Live tomorrow like you usually do? No problem. Alright, I'm publishing the post about the inspiration for State of My Heart right now. I'm already like a moonlit night by the sea project for when you can't sleep tight. Let's automatically send you to user inactivity. How is it a thing? Messages should not be sent automatically. And now all of them are here. I'll take one more pick with the NPC as well. Nobody blinked, what a miracle. Hey manager, you are here. Oh, it's Aria's amazing Mr. Muse. Manager, you've got that mango mousse sent on you again today. Maybe it's because I went out and had some mango? We have to bother you for one last commission today, one that will help us find more inspiration. I bet you are all ready to help the Angels of Delusion, manager. We are putting together a victory anthem to show our team spirit, and it would be so great if you could join us on our creative outing, manager. Our victory anthem. Yes, that's it. I'm looking forward to working with you today too. So our destination today is... We've already picked out the perfect spot. We hope you can come along with us, manager. The hotpot place is really packed. But with our muse by our side, I will get over my nerves. Let's head out then, manager. Our destination is Simmer Hotpot Restaurant at Lumina Square. The three members of Angels of Delusion make a beeline for Simmer. But are they really going there for creative inspiration, or do they just want to stuff their face with Hotpot? Are you sure we are at the right place? Oh, look at that! Look at all the people here! The truth is, there is also one more reason we invited you here today, manager. Don't we all sound kind of sly when Sana puts it like that? No talking, Nangung, you've been muted. Well, you see, these days everyone's been kinda tense with our first live performance coming up. Even Nangung, who loves teasing everyone, has times when she quietly kicks herself. Yikes, I guess you noticed that too, Sana. But thanks to the manager taking us out for a bit of inspiration and fresh air, not only have we gotten some new ideas, we've also managed to relax and unwind somewhat. So I just wanted to treat you to something nice today, manager, to thank you for being my muse. Although she said this was meant as a treat for our manager, honestly I wanted to eat here too. After all, everyone's been working so hard on practice and creating lately. We definitely deserve a little reward too. Artist's block is such a pain, but thankfully we have you, our muse. Thanks to you, manager, we are all saved. Now that all the sweet talk's out of the way, what's left for me to do is set aside all that about creativity and inspiration for now. Let's have a feast together, manager. Together with the three members of Angels of Delusion, you tuck into a hearty, if somewhat heavy, meal at Simmer. What a feast! Now totally hit the spot. Thanks for your hard work, manager. Oops, looks like we stuffed the manager with too much food. How about we take a walk by the river to help with digestion? The view's really pretty there. Yeah, then we can get him to listen to our passionate victory anthem at the same time. Oh, she blinked. When you don't want them to blink, they always blink. The three angels of delusion are by the river, the sunlight glinting off their shoulders. Looks like they are preparing to rock out with a rousing tune. It feels like you are looking at the opening shot from some shoujo action anime. The three of them begin playing together in a moment of pure inspiration. What were they playing on? They don't have instruments. Is this our victory anthem called our outcome set in stone? Imagine us overcoming every obstacle, foiling the villain's evil plans, and then finally stepping onto that dazzling stage for a big performance. Oof, that's a song made for a story like that for sure. Huh? Does our story have to get so dangerous? That's just Santa's imagination running wild. Wild, I tell you. Manager, the story of the Angels of Delusion in New Eridu is just getting started. Since you're already part of the pilot, you are not allowed to drop out now, got it? Okay, don't forget to follow our account, Manager. We'll make sure you get to hear the most amazing opening theme from us. Since we rarely get to hang out together like this, Manager, could you take a photo of the three of us? A group photo. Nangong, don't you dare pinch me from behind. I don't want the Manager to take a photo of me making a weird face. Take a photo together? Yes, let's do that. Did Sana blink or did I don't know. I didn't blink, did I? I'm pretty sure she did. Don't worry, everyone looks super cute in the frame. To be able to take a picture with everyone in this beautiful light, it makes me so happy. Wait, I need to double check. Did she blink? Maybe it's like hard-coded that she blinks when you take a photo. Wait, where do I have the screenshot saved now even? My structure folder is different now. Oh, she didn't blink actually. Wait, the quality of the screenshots you take in Zenless is so low actually? Like what? It's a PNG, but it's kinda cooked. Yes, we've done very well for ourselves today. Time to head back to 404. Alright, looks like we've got our set list pretty much down. Sana, Arya, are you two ready to roll? Oh no, here comes Nangong's killer schedule again. I have a feeling we are in for some seriously intense practice and rehearsals. Break a leg, everyone. Thanks, Manager. With your encouragement, all that practice will be a walk in the park for sure. Hey, Manager, wanna join our fan club too? What if we mess up on stage again? It'll be really awkward if we have to face the Manager after that. Don't you worry about that, not when the Manager is so kind to us. The Angels of Delusion won't let you down, Manager, so just sit back and focus on cheering us on. We have to head back now, Manager. Miss Cecilia wants to talk to us about something. Bye bye, Manager. Next time we meet, hopefully we'll be super idols by then. I hope to see you when we are performing at 404, Manager. The angels wave goodbye to you. Surely their delusions will be even more dazzling, more spectacular the next time you see them again. Manager Wise, thank you so much for taking the Angels of Delusion girls out the last few days. Miss Cecilia, the head of 404, wants me to convey her thanks to you too. Miss Cecilia is also the Angels of Delusion's teacher and manager. She cares a lot about how everyone's doing. The Angels of Delusion have been feeling at all tense while they prepare for the show. Thanks to you joining them on their creative outing, Manager, the girls have been able to overcome their songwriting block. You've also helped them let their hair down and boosted their spirits. So to mark the occasion, let's add an Angels of Delusion group photo to this final pose before their performance. And we got 5 boopons. Oh my god. And that's it. It was still like over half an hour of yapping. Let me get more water. I think my music is set a bit too low. I need to have this like set weirdly, because dialogue is super quiet even at max. So ambient noise probably could be lower. I have no idea what my ambient noise was before. Okay, let me do some Genshin though. Oh no, my win streaks are... Oh no! Win streaks are saved in cookies. And now my win streaks are gone because this is like a new device? Oh no! I could have exported data. I mean, I still haven't... But yeah, there is export import data. I still could launch the old Windows 10, but I'm not sure if it won't break something. I would probably rather not. Is it possible to like dig up cookies and copy them over? If I have just access to the files? I need to research this before I wipe my drive. I already wiped one of my drives, and I actually might have lost something that I would rather not lose. Cause I might have lost my screenshots from Genshin Star Rail and Zenless that I took within the game. And some of them could be pretty nostalgic. But wait, let me check, because they might have gotten backed up, but maybe not. But the drive has already been wiped, so if they haven't gotten backed up before... Because I only had a shortcut, because the screenshots from these games get saved in the games folder, and I just had a shortcut in my main screenshot folder, and I had backed up my main screenshot folder, but not the like in-game photos from the camera. So also anything that I took with Charlotte, and I took some nice pics with Charlotte, could be gone as well. But let me check. There is a chance that Google Drive backs up shortcuts as well, or like the content of drives that were shortcutted into. Let me see. Because I had my pictures and then screenshots. But there is no Zenless, but there's a Genshin Impact. No, these are just like... No. So I have cooked all my in-game, all my in-game pictures from all 3 games. Well, I was bound to forget about something. Also, I might have lost my Steam screenshots. Not sure if they get backed up or not. If they don't get backed up, they might have gotten cooked as well. Because the only thing I had on this drive was Genshin Zenless Star Rail and some Steam games. So that's why I didn't take too much time to like go through everything. Because I was like, yeah, there's like nothing there. I can just re-download everything and be fine. But yeah, maybe not. Well, whatever. The streak is just a streak. We can still enjoy Genshin though. And I might be able to recover the cookies here. But the screenshots are gone. Because I already even have data like over the like, yeah. Because sometimes if you like wipe a drive, you can still like recover the data, but not when you overwrote it with something else. That's when it's gone for good. Like when it got overwritten with Windows 11. I totally forgot that this doesn't like save it anywhere locally. Or like online, it's only local. Help. Wait, how do I close this? I like this. Before 1.5, monster character using resistance books. Could be Bennett. It's Jin then. It's always Jin. Yeah. Your skills are impressive. When you finish with a Hilichurl, I mean an evil spirit, it is surely banished from this world for good. How about we team up? Chongyun? Okay. Kinda weird. The quote, but only he talks about evil spirits. What's this? Something Electro, maybe? Maybe it's like, yeah. No, like an Electro Slash. Maybe it's catching. It does look like an Electro Slash, but it could not be Electro. No, it's not Raiden, it's never Raiden. Retribution. Oh, that's Diluc, no? Oh no, it's Beidou. It's Beidou. Yeah, okay. Kaya. Mika. Man, all my streaks gone. You must be really behind. Because I'm like, this message popped up, but I'm already going into Star Rail. Oh no, you meant because when you says that, I thought you were talking about the quote. You were talking about the ability. But yeah, it's not about the quote retribution, it's about the ability name retribution. Which is Beidou's skill. Or maybe a talent that buffs her skill? I think it's her skill, simply. Shuei? No silver linings here. Shanja Quantum. Jingche. Us, neither coming nor going, neither dying nor living. Yeah, this is always Rappa. Arrow? This is March, it's Arrow. No? Shoot, is it Yukong's? Yukong was my like... Yukong was the first thought I had, but then I looked at it and I was like, I think this is March's. It was Yukong's. Man, I could have had a triple one-shot. Because now we've got Fox, Tingyun. Yeah, we could have had a triple one-shot. But I didn't listen to my first instinct. Physical. Billy Kid. Yeah, nice. Oh man. I probably could also cheat if I wanted to. Because you can export and import your data, right? So I could just export it, edit the numbers if it's just like a JSON or something, and then import it back again. Edit myself a 180 streak in Genshin though. Or something like that. But yeah, it's whatever. We play for the love of the game, not for the streak. No, I'm not gonna cheat. Because, like, if I would allow cheating like this, then streaks no longer hold any meaning anyways. Because, like, I could just edit in a bigger streak. Okay, these new notifications actually made some sense because I still haven't completed basic training. I mean, it is. It would be... You could call it fair cheating, but it is still cheating. To just edit yourself a streak, like, whatever you want. If I can somehow access my cookies from my previous browser and copy them over, I'm not sure if that's possible, but maybe? It should be possible, like it is just a file somewhere. But there might be some like unique IDs there or something that would prevent it from working on a different device. So if I can access that and copy over my cookies to my new system, I will do that. If not, then yeah, we just have 0 streak again. That's fine. I only really had a high streak in Genshin character, and that's it. Maybe Star Rail character was also decent. Every other streak was like maybe a month at most. Okay, I kinda have still some time left. And yet I am kinda caught up. I guess we should do the trials then. Yeah, we should do the character trials. I just really do not enjoy doing character trials. Gain 6 points of swords through basic attacks and the X specials. Oh, I cannot switch, I actually need to use basic attacks and the X specials. Everyone is basic? I guess I might as well ult even though it's a bit of a waste. Because I've got 5 points. The enemies here are too weak to even properly explore her kit. Next demo. Will they give us a Shungus? For the Jaot demo as well. Oh, there's no Shungus. When there is any special under Ether Veil, a quick assist will activate. If switched out afterwards, it will automatically change into basic attack final verdict and Jia will begin charging. My game auto switched me back to Jiao. Okay, 3 more trials to go through. There's like so much menial work you have to do. Because the trials are not enough to learn anything about the characters anyways. A classic series screening. Release me. Gotta be honest, I kinda hated university. Could have been the worst part of my life. It wasn't that bad, it's just that both before and after was better. Being a carefree kiddo in like high school and earlier, and then also just actually having a job. Both are better than university. That's like the worst point, the worst point in life for me at the very least. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. High school was easy. I had so much free time in high school. So much gaming with my friends. Climbing in League of Legends. Watching anime. High school is when I watched almost all the anime I ever watched. Oh, I don't have my anime apps either installed. When I reside in high school, you call it middle school is 6. In Poland right now, it keeps changing like every 5 years or so. It's different than when I was... Like, when I was going to school, it was 6 years of elementary school, 3 years of middle school, and then 3 years of high school. The same system as Japan. So if you watched any high school anime, it was the same. It was the same like that in Poland. But now I think it's 8 years of elementary school and then 4 years of high school. Yeah, I think that's how it's split up now. So they deleted middle school a couple of years ago. And the funny thing is that we used to not have middle school. So like at first we had in Poland we had like the elementary, middle, high school. Then they deleted middle school. Then they added it back, and then they removed it again. This made the whole school just for 5th graders. Huh. High school was the worst time for you? High school was pretty good. What do I want to do? I wanted to check how much anime I have watched. Can I complete it? So I watched 152 different series. If we add the ones I actually didn't finish, it's over 200. And like 90% of that was when I was in high school. Maybe like a series of 2 before then. And like 10 series or so after that. Maybe a bit more than 10. I have been still watching anime in university as well. Let's do some stretching. Do I have a top 10? Yeah. Although my opinions on stuff might be like different now than they were years ago, because like it is like annoying to scroll through, man. I only used Kitsu because there was a moment in time where my anime list stopped working with third-party apps, so I couldn't use my app anymore. Date updated. That's where let's see some of the oldest stuff. Like Gurren Lagann. When did I watch it? Wait, can I see edit library entry? 2015. So it's like 11 years ago. So, yeah, it's been a while. That profile picture goated. Yeah, I quite like No Game No Life. It was one of the first anime I watched. It was like in the first 5 anime I watched. It was just coming out at that time. Because I think that could have been like 2012 or something. I've read a bunch of the light novels as well, but I don't think I read all of them. But I remember reading about the mermaids. I've definitely read about the mermaids. But I think I didn't continue past that. I actually even like bought the light novels. I have a physical copy of the Polish translation. And I think I bought all that was available, but I haven't actually read it ever. So if, wait, can I, let's sort by rating, right? And I guess that'll be my top 10. What do you have here? So this is where like the 10 out of 10s end. So Mob Psycho 100, I still haven't watched the third season. Usagi Drop, oh that was lovely. Shinsekai Yori, I probably wouldn't rate it 10 out of 10 nowadays. It was pretty artsy, so it was like... You have to be very cultured to like Shinsekai Yori. It was a good anime though, I liked it. Maybe it is 10 out of 10, I don't know. Mob Psycho Season 2. Boku no Hero Academia Season 2, apparently, as well. Sure. Zoku Owari Monogatari. It's like, I pretty much the whole of the Monogatari series. I also have Monogatari series second season as 10 out of 10. I just didn't want to rate them all the same, you know? I had to be like... profound with my ratings. Inferno Cop, that's a goated anime for sure 10 out of 10. Nothing would change here. JoJo's Golden Wind. Sure. Just the entire series as a whole. I really like. Fate Zero second season. Jujutsu Kaisen, interesting. One Punch Man. And Ping Pong the animation. And Owari Monogatari second season. So it's mostly Monogatari, Mob Psycho, Fate, JoJo. And then a season of Boku no Hero. And then Shinsekai Yori, Usagi Drop, Inferno Cop, and One Punch Man. I also... Wait, what was the rating I gave to that? I also really loved Clannad. When talking about my favorite anime, I would definitely always mention Clannad. Especially After Story. Not sure why I don't have it at 10 out of 10 though. Yeah, Monogatari is really great. And here I have more Monogatari, Little Academia. Oh yeah, the Madoka movie. Yeah, Madoka is very good as well. Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, amazing anime as well. Katana Gatari, not related to the Monogatari series, but also a fun story. Hyoka. Oh, Hyoka was amazing, man. I would probably put Hyoka even higher nowadays. From the little I remember. Kimetsu no Yaiba. More Boku no Hero. I really liked it apparently. Made in Abyss is peak as well. I love Made in Abyss. But I haven't... I think I only watched the first season. And then I read the manga. Yeah, so I watched the first season and then I read all of the manga that was available. But it was coming out pretty slowly. There was like a hiatus. They were in that like village. With all the different monsters kind of guys. I think the anime already caught up to when the manga was back when I was reading it though. The City of Gold Village. Yeah, I think that one. And that's where the manga ended. I mean, they already did a bunch of stuff there. But then the manga ended. There was this like 4-armed fairy girl. But yeah, I barely remember anything. It's been so long. It's been so long. Isn't it the final layer? What? Okay. Attack on Titan. I still haven't finished Attack on Titan, by the way. I probably like on hold there will be a season of Attack on Titan. Or maybe in progress. 15 series currently watching, apparently. Oh! The reason why Clannad wasn't there. I filtered by only completed. But Clannad, After Story, and Hunter x Hunter are in currently watching because I was doing a rewatch of both of them. They are some of the few anime I liked enough to actually watch multiple times, so that's why they weren't here in completed. That's where Clannad After Story is. Yeah. And Hunter x Hunter also goated. So wait, what was we talking about? Oh yeah, the Attack on Titan. Where they leave off? Oh yeah, the final season, episode like 10 or something? This is not the final season though. And what else do we have here? Bacano? That was cool. More Madoka, Code Geass, Steins Gate. Parasite, that's a very cool anime as well. Really liked it. And it's not talked about as often. But yeah, back in those years, like 2014, I was watching like everything that was coming out. A bunch of garbage, but also some cool things. Haruhi, I really liked Haruhi as well. More Hero Academia, more Haruhi, Fate Zero, more JoJo. Usagi drops specials apparently, okay. ReZero only at 8, I really liked it. I would probably put it higher nowadays. And yeah, a bunch of stuff. I'm not gonna go through all 150 shows. What is my lowest rated thing I watched? 001. I think I just actually like found the lowest rated anime on my anime list and watched all of them. So that my average rating would be like lower, so that I wouldn't seem like a scrap who rates everything 10 out of 10. I think that's what I did. Like average rating 35%. 13,000 highest rated anime. Yeah, Mushoku Tensei was cool. I watched it recently-ish. And by recently-ish, I mean, I think I was watching it like a year or two after it came out. So probably like 3-4 years ago. So it still doesn't have a rating actually. Because of that. I even watched second season apparently. Didn't even know there were two. Oh, because it was just like... They came out the same year. I really loved Kisekoi as well. My Death Up Darling. That's part of season 1, yeah. So I used to watch a lot of anime. Not so much nowadays. So if something came out in like the late 2010s, I probably watched it. If it was popular at all. And some classics as well, of course. But yeah, not much stuff recently. And by recently I mean the 2020s. Why do you have Chaika so low? Hitsuki no Chaika was a cool anime. But I rated 5 out of 10. Huh. Anything I think is overhyped? Not really. Like, I mean, there will always be a few series that are like the hottest, newest, most talked about anime, and often they get talked like this overwhelms discussion about different series that might actually be better or like, you know, more unique. But at the end of the day, it like doesn't really matter. Like, back when I was watching anime more, back when I was a pretentious high schooler, I used to be like, oh man, all of these like popular series are so overhyped, you should be watching like the more niche stuff, the cool stuff. You should be watching like Shinsekai Yori instead of Attack on Titan. But nah, I'm kinda not like this anymore. Sometimes I would even be like hating on the popular series, but then I would watch them and they were actually good. Like I didn't watch Attack on Titan for quite a while, because it was talked about everywhere when like the first season was coming out, the first, second season early on, and I was like, you know, trying to be in the counterculture or whatever you would call it. But yeah, then I actually watched it and it's very good. Yeah, cool anime. I still haven't finished Attack on Titan, so no spoilers there. Oh, that's it. I'll use my first basic on the next enemy. For the pick of my manga collection, not on hand, and I have been moving it around lately. Part of it is in my like I don't even know what you call this piece of furniture, man. But I will move some of it upstairs to like actually a bookcase. I could take a nicer picture then. But yeah, I do own quite some manga. Not like a ton. Some of the coolest things I have is the Japanese version of... wait, what was it called again? What was that series called? Shoot, Amnesia. Wait, I should have it here in the... I should have it right here. Oh! Yotsubato. Yes, Yotsubato. So I have the Japanese version of Yotsubato and I use this to like learn some more Japanese. I actually understood most of it, it was quite cool. I just need to consume one stack. Yotsubato. It's a pretty simple series. The reason why, like, it's very often recommended to beginners, Japanese learners, because it's about a little kiddo just having fun in the world. So it's just like a slice of life anime about a little girl who's living with like one guy as her guardian. Very cute. Kinda similar to Usagi Drop, but a bit less sad. And more chill. But I don't think I ever finished it. I often have issues with actually finishing stuff, huh? Oh, it's actually killed. Now some of her books in general. MT? Oh, Mushoku Tensei, no. Okay, so we got a bunch of Mushoku Tensei. And then Made in Abyss. The Made in Abyss manga I was just reading online. I didn't have a way to read it officially. Like the newest chapters that were coming out. Oh, and good night, Pun Pun. Very cool. What is the Astra demo even gonna be? Press E to E? I know, but I haven't actually watched or read it or anything. But I know it. One of the tasks is to manually switch back to Astra. Because it can actually be difficult to switch back to Astra when you want to. I definitely want to read One Piece eventually. But I want to read the Japanese version. The language there should be pretty simple. And would be a learning opportunity. And I wouldn't miss out on any like puns or anything that the translation could miss out on. Why do we have a Nekomata here, by the way? Remember Niigata in all 3 teams? To trying to see where she can fit in? What? I still always have a place for Astra. Which I mean, I guess I play her very often with Ellen, and I always play Ellen. Then I also play her, if somehow she's not taken up by Ellen, I then use her with Yishuen. Because I didn't pull Lucia. Miyabi is also a great place to play Astra. She's pretty much the same as Yuzuha for Miyabi. Because unlike other anomaly characters, she's an attack character. With an anomaly tag. Okay, wait, what is this? Tactics? Oh yeah, these things. Have I done all the potential stuff? I think I have, right? Yeah. Can I buy some? Oh yeah, I can. I could have buffed my Anbi before I used her. In the Shiu. But just unlocking the first buff, because like, the first buff you unlock, you get... No, this is like the base buff, but this, no. 34% increased aftershock damage for the entire team. And then it just like goes up very, very slightly, right? Like it's 42 at this point, so like there's no biggie going from 2 to 4. Will Zuha be good with Arya and Sana? Yeah, that's probably who we will play until the Nangong comes out. They're like, is a chance? Maybe that, like... Because they do want a stunner. They do want a stunner in the team. For like the set bonus and stuff. So maybe you would want a stun character, but nobody would work that well right now. The issue with Dialin is that she loses her like extra damage she would do. But I guess she's still probably good enough to work despite that. So Dialin could still be good because she's just so OP. Even though you don't get the bonuses. from having an attack or rapture agent before you. Maybe like a Fufu or something could work as well. But yeah, they do want a stunner, right? The gimmick of the angels is that they are anomaly characters who actually want to play stun. Instead of like 2 anomaly and then a support. Like most anomaly characters do.
命令を待つわ。
Is there anything else weekly that I might be forgetting about? I could work on like... Oh, what is this? Oh! Shadow Riptide Clash 5. Talk to Lyle, successfully complete the Shadow Riptide Clash. Oh, I never actually finished this quest, apparently. Congratulations. You have special privilege. Did they include this chat channel? Exclusive chat channel. Must be evidence that Xiao Jia wants to collect. Huh. I almost missed this. It's not like it's interesting anyways. But still kinda weird that the quest was already marked as complete without actually doing the ending quest. So yeah, like I probably should do this eventually. I'll get a lot of coins for these. They don't give polychromes though. And then I have like a movie with Yuzuha and Yishuan. What are the 3 dots here? My god, why does everything have to say new? But okay, we're done with that. We could listen to one of the girls, yep, because these are voiced. There's some vintage content, so it's still voiced. Let's first go with Yuzuha, actually. The decor in your story is so unique, totally different from Mystic Ware's style. When you do the story, it instantly reminds me of you. But I spent a lot of time setting this up. You can really feel how much heart you've put into it. I bet customers pick up on that too. This wall packed with videotapes must be the most eye-catching spot here. Just standing next to it makes me really want to watch a movie. Man, there are so many choices and they all look interesting. Which one should I pick? Care to give me a recommendation, dear manager?
お願い店長さん、ユズハのために素敵な作品を選んでほしいな。
ユズハの好みのジャンル次第かな。おおよそ守備範囲が分かれば、僕もおすすめしがいがあるんだけれど。
ユズハ割と何でもいけちゃうんだよね。ホラーでしょ、冒険者、ハートウォーミングなやつに泣けるやつ、雑食って感じ？
じゃあ、タヌキの映画なんてどうかな。化け術の使えないタヌキが誤解で村を追い出されてしまうんだけど、持ち前の知恵を駆使して陰謀を看破し、一族を救うために戦うんだ。うわ
ー、カマチが好きそう。タヌキが主人公なんて。
Kamachi is a raccoon though, not a tanuki, man. This is like... Is this ever gonna be mentioned? That... Like, is it supposed to be just a joke that nobody knows what animal this is? When is the gotcha moment? Or do the devs actually not know what a raccoon looks like? Or what a tanuki looks like, I guess, in this case.
このオラはタヌキというビデオ、仕入れはしたものの、実はまだ見れていないんだ。2階にテレビがあるんだけど、ユズハも一緒に見ていかないか？
いいよいいよ。アキラくんと一緒に見た方が絶対面白くなるもん。
You're the movie Fuzuha, unlike her usual laid-back self, she's completely focused while watching. Living through the film, feeling the rage, laughter and tears alongside its characters. Maybe that's what movies are truly about.
面白かったね。 動物本来の特徴がちゃんとお話に生かされてて感動しちゃった。それとオラはタヌキだ、トナカイじゃねえどってセリフ、完全にあれのオマージュだよね。
まさにその通りだったと思うよ。タヌキの主人公がやられた時、鎌之助まであたふたしていて可愛かったな。この子も気に入ってくれたんだろうか。
なにかもち。ああ、確かにこの映画ちょっと懐かしいかもね。カマチーと最初に会った時を思い出すっていうか。
ユズハと鎌之助が知り合った時のことかい？何か物語があったんだろうな。ぜひ聞きたいよ。
別に物語ってほどのことじゃないけどね。ユズハが偶然カマチーを助けただけ。ひどかったんだよ。子供たちがね、カマチーを捕まえて水に入れようとしてたんだから。ユズハ、溺れかける怖さは知ってたから、すぐ止めに入っ
They
た
were
の。
waterboarding Kama?
カマチーも一目散に逃げちゃったけど、また会えるなんて思いもしなかったね。だってフォローでユズハが危ない目に遭ってた時、カマチーが助けに来てくれたんだから。ずっとユズハの後をこっそりついてきてくれてたの。カマチーにひどいことをしたのは人間だもん。きっとユズハのことだって怖かったと思うよ。それでもユズハのために時間を稼いでくれたんだよね。
たとえ怖くても恩返しをしようと思ったんだね。ユズハが守ってくれたように自分も守らなければと。鎌之助は勇気があるな。
それでね、後でマナトと合流したんだけど、カマチーったらまた悪いやつが来たと思って殴るわ蹴るわの大騒ぎ。マナトに比べたらカマチーはすっごく小さいのに、なんか圧倒してたね。二人を引き剥がすの大変だったんだから。ほら、マナトってこわもてだからカマチーからしたら全然いい人に見えなかったみたいで。マナトめっちゃショック受けてたっけ。
そこから随分進歩したんだな。鎌之助もすっかり馴染んで、今や欠かすことのできない存在なんだから。
そうだね。カマチーって昔のユズハみたいなの。板切れにしがみついてこの世界に流されてきた的な。ユズハね、たまに夢を見るの。広い海の上を今もまだ漂ってる夢。海は綺麗だけど終わりがなくて、まるで時間みたいに残酷。でもユズハはパパに出会えた。マナトに会えた。アリスとも会えたし、カマチーだってそう。それにあなたも。ユズハたちはまだあの浮板にしがみついてなきゃいけないのかもしんない。でもだからなんだって話だよね。私たちはもう一人ぼっちじゃないんだし。
I know you say not to reroll flowers, but do you think it's not the worst decision if it's a 4-liner that's guaranteed 3-roll? If you've got the guaranteed 3-roll, it's even worse to waste it on a flower. I feel like just wasting the mat at all on a flower is just throwing it away. But getting like the special 3-roll and wasting it like that? No way, like come on. Even if you are a flower reroller, you shouldn't waste the guarantee. At least wait until you don't have the guarantee, because you want to keep the guarantee for the pieces where like it's actually hard to get good rolls on them. Like sure, if you had a piece, like let's say you get a flower for Skirk and it's like double crit attack percent flat attack, and then it rolls 5 times flat attack, then like sure, maybe rolling that is fine, because you're almost guaranteed to have something pretty good out of that, and could even be perfect. But I definitely wouldn't waste the like special guarantee. And I wouldn't reroll any pieces with like 4 good subs, because for Flower and the Feather, if a character has 4 stats they want in the first place, you do want all these stats to be on the piece, and then like no matter how you roll, it's good anyways. If you have a piece with like double crit attack ER for a character who actually wants to burst, people will be like, oh, I rolled twice into ER, I want to reroll this now. But the ER is still good, you don't need to reroll. It's fine if you roll like once each. And then if it doesn't have all the good stats, then it's a bad piece. You shouldn't reroll it in the first place, because like you don't want to keep that. If you've got a piece that has like flat HP on it, on your, I don't know, Flames or something, where Flames has like 5 stats he wants, double crit attack percent, ER, EM, and you have a piece with like flat HP, you don't even play that. On Arlecchino you want double crit attack EM, unless you always play Overload, then I guess the final sub doesn't really matter.
この世に生を受けて誰かと出会う。人生は不可思議な奇跡の繰り返しだ。僕もゆずはと友達になれて嬉しいよ。
当然だからゆずはは本気だよ。アキラくんは大事な友達だからからかう時も本気ってこと。あ、もうこんな時間じゃん。次はゆずはに6分街を案内してほしいな。あなたの暮らす街にどんな驚きが潜んでるのかすっごく楽しみ。
Let's go, I finally did the mission for once. I left a surprise in the store. Huh? She probably haven't actually done anything. Oh, I never knew you can interact with this to open your errands. Huh. Good old 1.0 Zenless. Okay, so thank you everybody very much for watching. This will be the end of the stream for today. I do have a stream every single day at 8 PM CET, which is 3 hours before now. I'm pretty glad I actually managed to make it today, because I was reinstalling everything on my PC. But yeah, we got there. Wait, my icons are now like in different places on Twitch. Maybe if I get smaller? No, it doesn't change anything. You can join the Discord server to get stream notifications and the like. And tomorrow we'll be playing some Genshin. Have anything about the 1080p thing? No, I have no idea why it's 720. It's 1080 on YouTube and I'm using the same encoder. So like, I'm kinda very puzzled how it's even a thing. Maybe I can check some settings while after I end it for today. But yeah, I am really not sure why. Like, first thought, I have no idea why it's 720. So yeah, see you all tomorrow. Bye bye!